the heart of Manhattan, in a glass tower that kissed the clouds, lived billionaire, entrepreneur Daniel Cross, a man known not just for his wealth but for his wisdom. Every year, Daniel gave a rare interview. And this year, the chosen platform was a humble podcast hosted by Maya Rivera, a struggling journalist trying to find her big break. Maya was nervous. Dressed in her best blazer, she clutched her notepad, rehearsing questions about money, investments, and business secrets. But when she met Daniel, he leaned in and said, "Ask me what really matters." Startled but intrigued, she asked, "Okay, then what is the one thing that changed your life forever?" Daniel smiled, leaned back in his chair, and said, "Changing my mind." Maya blinked. "Excuse me?" He looked out the window, eyes distant. From that moment, I realized that every limitation I believed was real was actually a story I had told myself. I began studying mindset, habits, psychology. I stopped chasing money and started chasing impact. I stopped saying I can't and began asking, "Well, how can I?" I stopped blaming and started building. Daniel chuckled. Simple. When your mind is clear, your actions are powerful. I started a small company helping local artists sell online. It wasn't perfect, but I learned. I failed, adapted, and kept growing. One day, we hit 1 million in sales. He leaned forward again. The secret, Maya, is this: change your mind, change your life. Everything outside you changes when you change what's inside. Maya's episode with Daniel went viral, not for its business tips, but for its raw, transformative message. People from all over the world resonated with his journey. And Maya? That interview launched her into stardom. 5 years later, she sat across from a young podcaster who nervously asked, "What's the one thing that changed your life forever?" She smiled. "Changing my mind." 8 prompts for 8D image generation with consistent characters. Ours young Daniel Cross sitting in a cluttered apartment, surrounded by bills and takeout boxes, looking frustrated and lost. Daniel trekking through the Himalayas, exhausted but determined, stumbling upon a serene mountain monastery. 3. An elderly monk in orange robes speaking with young Daniel, as snow gently falls around them in a quiet courtyard. 4. Transformation moment. Daniel meditating under a large Bodhi tree, a soft golden glow surrounding him symbolizing clarity. First Daniel back in New York, confidently pitching his first startup idea to a small group of skeptical investors in a co-working space. 6. The modern-day billionaire Daniel Cross in a sleek office, gazing out a skyscraper window, the city glowing below him. 7. Daniel speaking on a podcast, passionately sharing his story with Maya Rivera, a young journalist with headphones and a notepad.